Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's episode of The Fishing Teacher, and really appreciate you guys checking out today's video. I think you guys are going to really like this little tip I'm going to show you all today. I'm going to show you guys how to modify a Zoom little critter craw. This is one of my favorite trailers here, guys, but I do a modification on it nearly every time I fish this thing. I've just sort of tweaked it a little bit over the years and feel I can get a few more bites this way, so I'm going to share that with you guys in today's video. Also, guys, quick reminder, I just want to invite everybody, if you're interested in picking up any of the baits I talk about in the video today or any gear that you're looking for spring fishing, I'll put my Tackle Warehouse link in the description of this video. And if you guys can use and bookmark that link for all your tackle purchases from now on, super great way to support the channel. And if you're doing that, big thank you from me and my family. We really appreciate that. Okay guys, let me show you here one of my favorite trailers for a finesse jig setup and for a Texas rig sometime. This is the Zoom little critter craw. It's been around forever, this thing. It looks just like a little crawdad here. But I want to show you the before and after. I'm going to show you guys how I like to modify this thing based upon the experience I've had with it. Now, the first thing I like to do with it is I like to trim some of the stuff off it. Now, these little legs on the side right here, I'm gonna trim them off because they really slow the bait down. They provide a lot of drag. It makes it fall a lot slower. So the first thing I do is just clip those little end things off like that. And then the next thing I do is see the tentacle in the middle there. I wanna cut that off. And what this does, see how it looks right there? When I cut that tentacle off, it creates some separation in the craw there, like you can see. And then I'm gonna go in through there and you can see on the craw, there's segments here. And I'm gonna go down to the third segment and I'm gonna cut right below the third segment. So that's my craw, the way it looks right there. Now here's the difference between out of the package and the one that I've got right there. Now I have found that this just looks more realistic to the fish and I get more bites. And normally on something like this, I'll pair it up on my finesse jig. I just got a jig head here right here with no skirt on it, but most of the time I got a skirt. By the way, guys, we're getting ready to come out. You guys know about my Blaukat throwback jig. We've got a finesse throwback jig coming out from Cumberland Pro Lures that I helped design. Should be out probably within a month or so, so I'll let you guys know there. But it's this little craw imitation, guys, like this. Cutting that craw down, rigging it up like that. Let's thread it up a little bit further here. Little tidbit there, guys, I catch a ton of fish on this bait right here. It's just a little bitty, like 1.5 inch long crawdad. This is about the size of crawdads that bass love to eat. You can catch a 1 pound bass on this or a 10 pound bass on that, but that's sort of the difference with it. Let me see if I can, let me get another one here, and I'm gonna put the full size one on it just to show you sort of the difference between it. One of the things about, jig fishing and fishing slow is I am a stickler for detail as far as how it looks, because you got to realize that when a bait like a jig or a Texas rig or something like that is laying on the bottom, the bass have a chance to study it a lot, and they can look at the thing and determine if it's real or not just by looking at it. So I try to get it, to where they look as real as possible. I'm gonna try to get this on here. I'm gonna sort of show you the difference we got here with it. Sort of hard getting it through here. You got this big keeper on here. Sometimes you got to go slow with it. Okay, so here's the difference on the craw, the way I've got it set up and the way that it's modified here. Just a lot more subdued. I just think it looks a lot more natural. Just get a lot more bites on it like that. So anyway, guys, quick little tip there. I think it's gonna help you guys get bit. Also, guys, when you rig it up like this, normally I've got like a brown or green skirt on it. Fishing it around a bluff or some type of rocky bank or riprap is a really good way to catch them in the pre-spawn on that little jig. So hope it helps you guys out. We'll talk later.